Good morning, Dr. Strother here. Just wanted to send you all a video and welcome you to the start of our course and our semester here at HLG. I wanted to just take a moment and let you see a little bit about who I am and what we'll be doing in this course. So this is Principles of Finance. It's listed as BMN 5143. And so it's kind of a cross-listed class, but for those of you who are taking it a little concerned about what that might mean, you don't really have to worry too much about the details because I should have, and I had a couple people reach out to me asking how this would work, but I have kind of things set up for you each individually. And so hopefully you'll be able to see what you need to see and not worry about anything else that you wouldn't have to see but not do kind of thing. So first I just wanted to kind of share a little bit about who I am. I'm recording this from my office. I work at a business here in town that I just started here this summer called Benson Financial Group. And if you've been around town, maybe you're an upperclassman, maybe you've seen some of their advertisements or things, but we were located just a stone's throw away from campus. As a matter of fact, I think I can see a good portion of campus across the highway and then up past the stoplight, kind of behind Walmart, but close to Highway 61. But it's a financial planning firm. And so I think I'm the sixth advisor that they've added here. But I have a long history at Hannibal LaGrange, and that's why I'm teaching this class. I've had the good fortune of teaching this class really since 2015, minus the last couple of years Mr. Finley had taught. But have had an opportunity to keep teaching it, and we're going to be doing it online. Probably do a little bit differently than some other online classes as well. So I just wanted to get ahead of the questions a little bit today and make this video for you. So first thing you do, as you guys know fairly well, look over your syllabus. In our announcements page, I've already sent a little welcome out describing to you how we will be doing our modules. A little bit different in this class, I think, maybe than some others, in the fact that we are going to be doing just 4 modules covering 4 units. But they are going to be, let me think about this. Yeah, over the 8 weeks, 2 weeks per module. And so you can see I've already loaded up all the information for module 1. And I go ahead and list it kind of chronologically in terms of what I think you would do, right? So like 1.1 is a kind of an introduction PowerPoint. Matter of fact, I'll pull that up here in a second. 1.2 is going to be this video that I load, right? 1.3 is a pretest. Really, it's there for me to kind of gauge where you guys are at. But also I love pretests because it gives you guys an understanding of what the goal is going to be, right? You're going to answer some questions and not have an idea of what the answer will be, but in your mind you're thinking, oh, this is the kind of material we'll take in this course. And so treat it like that, and less like a big part of your grade, because it's really not, and you could retake it as many times as you want to get a perfect score. Then we have some articles and resources and things as well, as you can see through here. So if you click on the overview, you're going to see the breakdown of those and the points as well. You can look under syllabus to understand how our point systems work in this class. So those are also listed under the files in module 1. So I'll be doing this for modules 2, 3, and 4 here in the upcoming days, hopefully. If I were you, I would focus on going through the PowerPoints, doing the assignment, and then studying up on the review guide as you prepare for your test. So all of the material is due at the end of the 2 weeks. We're going to have 2 discussions per week. Okay. But those discussions one of them is going to be doing week 1 and one in week 2. Furthermore, the only other thing about that is when it comes to our test, which I have yet to put in here, but it'll be here listed at the bottom. Our test is going to have a window open, and that's described a little bit more detail under the announcements page, where you can take it over the course of a few days. And I do that for several reasons. Mostly it's just to kind of protect the integrity of the test. Someone takes it really early in the module, I don't want that. It's not good for you either. And so that's how that works. Let's go ahead and look a little bit into, but before I get there, the discussion 2 will be posted up for next week. And so you'll see that being added. I do want to get together with you first via Zoom and maybe even in person, since I'm here and local. So I want to, if you could, mark your calendar for Friday at 11:30. Most of you should not have anything going on that time. If you do, that's okay. I'll record our short meeting, but it'll get a chance for us to do a little bit of interacting. But understand that is not a requirement, but is something hopefully I think that would help as you get going. So if you look at the My Introduction page, you'll see this is not really about course material, just who I am. And I'll probably cover more of this even on Friday than I would today, but just so you know a little bit about who I am. We can pull that up and kind of look at it. My name is Dr. Strother, so I do have, that's how you pronounce it. I have my PhD, and long story of my life. It definitely weaves in and out of just the wonderful role that HLG has played for me, my family, my time here in Hannibal. I played here, and so there's a picture of me whenever I was in college, and I got a job teaching nearby. I had gotten engaged kind of toward my first year out of college, and so had a chance to teach at a school named Mark Twain High School, just south of town. Did that for 6 years, and so I had an opportunity to coach baseball. And so this picture here kind of shows that at HLG. And so I did that for just this last 7 years. Loved it, man. Really enjoyed my time doing that. Matter of fact, a couple of the students here I know in this class are athletes that, I was able to coach last year, the last few years. So that being said, there's a picture of me and my wife before we had kids. That's the BK time. And then most recently took a job as a financial planner, and I'm finding really enjoy focusing a little bit on just that career, but also the time I can spend more consistently at home with my family. So you can see here our 2 older ones, Elijah, Jetta. This is a picture of Jetta, and then we have a little foster baby who's about to turn 1 as well. And this picture taken at our house, which is just north of town. So wanted to share a little bit about me, because that's part of this class, is just you guys understanding who I am and what I do. And this next slide answers the questions, that come with. Usually I throw this slide up and say, hey, I am been doing my job for 3 months, got married in 2011. My wife works from home. Yes, we've had a dog for most of our marriage. His name is Trey, but the slide's a little dated because we had to put him down, but that's okay, because just 3 days ago, our kids got a kitten. Kitchen table, that's one thing I hadn't gone over. So why did I do personal finance? Well, I really enjoyed growing up. Whenever I was growing up, my dad, in this picture over here, would sit down with me at the kitchen table, and we'd go over stocks, and I'd circle the ones that he had invested in and things. And I just really enjoyed learning about finance, personal finance, and I actually taught it at Mark Twain. Liked it so much that I ended up trying to pursue a PhD in it, thinking I want to teach it at the college level, which is what I'm doing, and I love it. So that's with that story. Love Frisbee golf. Call my home course here in town in Huckleberry. My wife's name is Janelle. my family, I have 2 older brothers, and of course, I love the Cardinals. So don't hesitate to ask any questions about me. I know a lot of you know me a little bit, at least, in terms of the last few years that I've had at HLG, and many of you have had as well. That being said, I don't really have anything else I need to go over for you. Hopefully you understand what our modules look like, how the Canvas course is aligned. I will say that I would like to meet with you via Zoom maybe every other week. And then on those other weeks will be probably a testing week. I'm considering, I haven't put down on the calendar exactly what days yet, but coming in, doing lunch in the cafeteria for those of you who are on campus, and just making myself available to sit down with you if you have any questions over the material. Of course, we can always do that via, text and email and Canvas messages as well, but that might just be one more open avenue for us to get to know each other and for you to ask questions of me. Maybe do that just 2 or 3 times over these 8 weeks. I'm looking forward to this semester. I think it's going to be great, guys. I love this material as we look at kind of finance and what that is from 1,000-mile view, learning about how it works as a landscape, how the time value of money operates, what it means for you personally, what it means for you as a business student, and so forth and so on. Thank you, and expect to see a Zoom link come out sometime Wednesday or Thursday.